So I'm Ira. Yeah, come on up, guys. Most of you, many of you in here. So I am a high school counselor, and part of what we wanted to talk about was the various opportunities that our students have. I'll share a little bit in a moment, but I think you'll be much more entertained by actually hearing from students. And I'm going to brag on them a little bit because we have 4 seniors here, and I personally thank you for coming tonight because it's, they're giving up their time to talk to you guys. But also these 4 seniors, they are part of, and there's a 5th who couldn't be here, Reagan Myers, co-chair the student levy committee. So they're graduating, and you're going to hear some of their future plans as well. So they're not going to be attending Streetsboro next year, but it's important to them, not to speak for them all, but to leave that legacy to help our community and students younger than them. And they've all had, again, please guys brag about yourselves a little bit. I know that's hard because they're all very wonderful people and humble, but you're going to hear about their experiences. Then I'll talk a little bit in general about some of our course offerings and some of the electives we do have at the high school. So someone go introduce themselves. Go ahead. I don't know who's going first. Have at it. I'll start.
Hi, my name is Cole Richards. As Mr. Campbell said, I'm a senior at the high school. I'm a part of a couple clubs at the high school. One is radio. I'm part of the radio station, 88.9. We are a fully functioning FM station running out of the school, and is completely student run. We have an advisor who does all the legal work, and we have a couple engineers, but everything else is completely student run. My position on the radio station is operations manager, so I'm in charge of the staff, any staff concerns. I'm in charge of scheduling, who goes on air when. I'm also in charge of things like the physical plant of the station, anything that falls in that realm. And it has helped me being a part of radio and then moving up through the ranks. It has helped me kind of come out of my shell and become a little bit more confident around people. Another club I'm in is, not club, but program, is the STEM program at Streetsboro. I started it in the middle school, kind of. I took a class in my 7th grade and then 8th grade year, and that kind of led me into taking the 4-year high school STEM class. We have the first year is kind of like general design topics. The second year is more how that involves in different engineering fields. The 3rd year is specifically electronical engineering, and then the 4th year is a capstone project, which we spend all year on researching and trying to make a product that we can market. Some people do market it, some people it's just kind of a thing to make. But that with the STEM program, it has helped me figure out what I wanted to do in college and beyond. I am going to go to college for aerospace engineering. Right now I'm between 2 schools right now, Cincinnati and WVU. But a large part of the reason I'm doing that is from stuff I've learned and been a part of in the STEM program.
I'm Rachel Boyard. Like he said, I'm a senior also. I'm a part of the soccer team. I've been on the varsity soccer team for 4 years, and I'm a part of the basketball team that I've been on for 4 years. Before I got as a freshman in soccer, the girls team was not very good. We hadn't won games in 3 or 4 years. Came in a freshman, we had a pretty solid season. In my sophomore year, we kept getting better. So junior year, I have a really big senior class. We had 8 seniors on our team, and junior year we actually won the league, a shared title. So we went from winning no games to winning the league title. My senior year, we came up short. We finished 2nd in our league. We only lost 1 game in our league. We won playoff games both years. I was a captain of that team last year. And girls basketball team, before I got there also, my sister was 4 years older than me, so her grade was pretty good at basketball, but they also weren't very successful. I came in, and this year, Navi's also on the team, but this year we broke the wins record. Personally, I was the first girl to ever score, or second girl to score 1,000 points in a career. I broke the all-time scoring record. I broke several other individual records, like 3-point free throws, steals in a game, steals in a season, just a couple other things. I was also captain for 3 years on my basketball team. As you can tell, I love sports. I'm going to Davison Elkins College in West Virginia on a basketball scholarship also, which I'm really excited for, but it's 4 hours away, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm sure I'll be okay. And I'm also in Honors Contemporary World Issues first period, which is Sherry Maruna is my teacher, and she's known for being a very difficult teacher, as I'm sure they will agree with me. Many kids don't even want to take her class because of how difficult she is, but she's really prepared me for college, and right now we're working on a 12-page essay on Middle Eastern countries, so I think next year I will really be more prepared, and I enjoy her class a lot.
Hi guys, I'm a senior at Streetsboro High School. My name is Caden Rogers, and I'm a part of many programs at Streetsboro, but two of which being our TV production morning announcements classes and program, and our historically great wrestling program. And I'll start with our TV production and morning announcements program. I wasn't in morning announcements really until this year. I was in the TV production classes all the way through high school and learning to work with iMovie and learning to put together multimedia projects. But I joined the morning announcements production this year, and I really didn't have any professional experience in front of a camera until that class, because I'm the anchor. If you go online, we send the morning announcements to all the schools in the district, and if you go on there, you'll see my ugly mug up there talking about our news. But just being in that room, it's kind of hard to perceive what's going on if you're not in the set, in the room. If you're watching it, it's hard to think past just a guy behind a green screen. But there's a whole team and we're working towards one goal going into it. We have people working on the green screen. We have people working on titles. We have people working on the lighting. There's so much that goes into it, adjusting cameras, and just being in a room with a bunch of people focused on a common goal. It's been rewarding to me as a student in any way possible that you could think of. It's been an awesome experience, and something that I hope Streetsboro can continue, along with our wrestling program. We've been pretty good for a while, but I've been in the wrestling program in Streetsboro for the last 13 years, and the last 4 years in high school especially have been the most rewarding. Last weekend I wrestled at the state tournament in Columbus, and I have to say that was one of the cooler experiences I've ever had in my life. Just going down there with a team and kind of just enjoying the days off and competing in front of thousands of people in the Schottenstein Center in Columbus. It was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience, and it may take me into my next chapter in life, into college. I will probably be attending John Carroll. Don't know if I'm going to wrestle or not, but I'll probably be heading there in the fall. So.
Hi everyone, my name is Karen Chima, but I go by Navi, and I'm also a senior. And I'd like to start off by saying that I'm so grateful for the education that I've had at Streetsboro. Without teachers like Mr. Boardline, Mr. Gog, Miss Maruna, and Mr. Spence, among many others, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and I wouldn't be where I am today without them and without the education they provided. So I'm very thankful for that, and I owe a lot of my success to them. And so last week I was able to attend the United States Senate Youth Program as one of 2 delegates from Ohio among only 104 students from the whole entire nation. And we got to spend a week in Washington, D.C., staying at the Mayflower Hotel, and we had an experience like none other. It was probably the best week of my life. Honestly, being around such intellectually charged, politically active people has really inspired me and motivated me and made me excited for college. And we got to meet senators like Bernie Sanders, Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio. I met the president as well. And, seeing people like the director of the Federal Emergency and I believe it's Medical Association, FEMA, and Director of National Intelligence, Secretary of State, ambassadors. Being around such amazing people, like I said, has inspired me, and it really has motivated me to pursue my goal. I hope to pursue political science and chemistry when I attend college. I'm not sure where I'm going to attend college yet. I've gotten into 8 schools right now, and I applied to 20. So that's where I'm at. But it was such an honor to be able to represent Ohio and the Streetsboro community in Washington. So
Run through the list of schools you've been accepted.
I've been accepted to Case Western Reserve University, Ohio State on a full tuition, Miami University on a full tuition, Kent State on a full tuition, Hiram College on a full tuition, University of Cincinnati, University of the Pacific, and Denison University.
We're waiting, and
I'm waiting for
we're waiting for the Ivy Leagues. The Ivy Leagues, they do not let us know. Until a week to 2 weeks from now. So fingers crossed on some of those. So thank you guys very much. If we just